two to the one, from the one to the three. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more.
Alright, so what's gonna set up getting here now? Today I'm gonna be doing a story time. Now let's just absolutely go into the story. Now, this story starts, it is last year, fresh into the morning, walking to the cafeteria, going to the breakfast table, seeing all the boys, saying what's up, chilling, having a good time, having a ball, right? And we're just sitting there, you know, having a ball like always. And the kid that only goes to school for recess and the Mexican man were both like, yo, did you see Malia's makeup side stop, Kenny? And I was like, no. And I look over to Malia and I'm just like, wow, I'm inspired. So I noticed that the kid that only goes to school for recess had a couple of markers on the table. And I was like, yo, Damien, you should slide me a couple markers so that we can recreate that makeup job. Because I'm telling you, I was so just inspired by her makeup. Like, I was just so motivated just to recreate it to the best of my ability. It was just so self-motivating. You know what I mean? It just really boosted my esteem when I saw her makeup that day. And so we draw it on, and of course it was 10 out of 10. It was drawn on by the kid that only goes to school for recess. So you already know it's going to be a 10 out of 10. And I go to first hour, I sit down, and the teacher comes in. Now, first hour I had math, and my math teacher, she was an old menopausal woman. And so she comes in, and she's like, stop, Kenny, go to the bathroom and take the makeup off now. And I'm just like, no. And she was like, go to the bathroom and take it off now. And I was like, nah, I'm good. She was like, you better go when the bell rings. You better go. And I was like, okay. So obviously, the only thing I could do was just sit there and wait for the bell to ring. And she was like, sidestep, can you go take your makeup off now? And I'm like, no. And she, oh my God, you don't understand. She full on screams at me. She goes, get out of my classroom now! And I swear to God, like, I literally, like, was so scared. I thought, like, I saw a ghost. Like, you don't understand. Like, that's how scared I was. I literally, like, I was terrified when she screamed at me. And I'm just like, okay. And I get up and I leave. I go to the bathroom. I wipe it off. And I go back, sit down. And she's like, okay, yeah, you're getting moved to the back of the class. That was my punishment, was getting moved to the back of the class and having to do a test by myself. And I was like, okay, like, this is literally a walk in the park. Like, you're just putting me in the back of a classroom, like, okay. And you want to know why that was my only punishment? She was literally spam calling the assistant principal the whole time. Like, literally, like, every 5 minutes she'd be and he would never answer. So she literally walks down to the office, and this wasn't necessary. She walked all the way down to the office. She was so eager for the assistant principal to just come in there and just bust this menace of society, sidestop Kenny, from just wrecking havoc in her classroom, because that's just not allowed. We don't like sidestop Kenny. Absolute menace to society. Anyway, while she's gone, the kid that only goes to school for recess was like, yo, I should draw on some makeup too. Recreate the makeup job. I'm telling you, we were all so, oh my God, we just appreciated this makeup job so much that we all had to do it. So the kid that only goes to school for recess draws it on, and she comes back in the room, and she's just like, take it off. And he was just like, no. And she, oh my God, she gets just so mad. She's like, Damien, take it off. And Damien doesn't take it off. She doesn't yell at him. She doesn't scream at him. She just screams at me. You know what I mean? Just, not at Damien. Just me, you know? And I'm sitting there. She comes up to me, and she's like, stop Penny. Like, I know the reason why you're doing this. Like, this isn't cool. Like, you're bullying some girl. And I'm like, bullying? I'm like, listen, I wasn't bullying anybody. Like, I literally asked her. I was like, is it because I'm a boy? Like, you could just tell me if it's because I'm a boy. And she was like, you're something. You're something, sidestep Kenny. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm something? Like, what do you mean I'm something? Like, I didn't get it. And so she was like, I know what you're doing. One of your buddies snitched on you. And I'm just like, okay, I don't care, but okay. And she was like, she just got so heated, and I left the classroom, and I was obviously like, bye, you know what I mean? Obviously, I had to say bye to her, and she was just so mad, dude. So mad. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And by the way, literally, like, 2 classrooms, like, to the left of her and to the right of her, like, you could hear her scream. Literally, like, everybody in that 2-mile radius. No, I'm just playing. Everybody in, like, 2 classrooms to the left, classroom in front of us, the classroom to the left of them that are in front of us. Just everybody in that own little area can just hear her go, "Get out of my classroom now!" It was so loud. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.